Yeah, so start the installation over there. Okay, click on enter. Yes, it got started. So just time deploy yesterday we can issue my corrupted firmware, so I just new downloaded from the Aruba sites, and I just started the deployment on my Hyper V. Sorry.
हे अखिल पानी की बोतल ला इधर एक.
Okay, so just a moment. I'm select entering to. So now you want to the perform will be calculated this already attached this that second hard disk. So click on yes. Click on yes. Why? You want to encrypt any key skip encryption, that means you press yes or y. Yes, that is you mean that this encrypted, that is see the virtual system encryption is already enabled, so you can click on yes or no. Yes, corrected. Yes. This is a recorded session, so no worry about that. You can check the after later when going to deployment any new form subscriber or publisher. What values? My screen not able to see. No, nothing. They automatically. No, nothing. I not anything. I'm not click on that. They are automatically going on. Process installation is going on. So they are asking some after going when going to stuck. So they are asking yes or no. So but nowadays now the installation is being going on smoothly and successful all. You can check the successful. You can able to see this successful. Yeah. Yesterday someone called me from Kuwait. Kuwait, you know the Kuwait third country. About that Kuwait country, somebody is talking about the audit for Aruba Clearpss audit. Already deployment is completed, but some as per the best practice, any modifications or changes, do the audit on the current setups. Yeah, the systems. But I told remote. Yeah, this is a remote job. But I'm stuck so many activities, so I will not escape it that because I'm already stuck in most activities sessions, so I'm stuck. So I will not do that. It will take time to installation is going on. The file going to installing. Setup 1, setup 2 is going. So the copying file setup contain the make it will may take time. The copying the file. But as a best practice, as a subscriber, as a publisher, as recommended by the minimum 2 TB hard disks. Okay, but when going to install the subscriber for a role is inside in the reporting tools, so that time should be as compared to 2 TB, go for 2 to 3 TB to 4 TB, because inside data will be log going to store, every log going to store on there. So the 60 days, 6 months, you can do data, you can able to see from that database for reporting and audit purpose. So we can go for 3 to 4 TB, only for inside, only for inside. Inside means is reporting. Inside means this is a role. This is inside role, subscriber role, and publisher role. So one of the role is inside. Inside only for reporting on purpose. That's it. The, okay, I think okay. No issue. We'll discuss. Okay. Okay. We'll discuss. We'll discuss. No issue. So I just noted, if you're going to deploy on the particular node or particular subscribe for the inside, so that storage should be not as per 2 TB. I go to 3 to 4 TB as per the size of the storage. Means if you need to check the log last 3 months or 6 months, so the storage should be increased. Okay, now what is completion? We can start the everything on that dashboard, everything. We can start it as soon as we complete this one. Can start it. The installation is going on. It will take time. Okay, it will take time going to installing the copy the file, and then booting the file. So many things are there. So let me check. Okay, but installation is going on. Okay, fine. Okay, no worry. Yeah. Yes, but that one more thing again, if you that discuss with the company network management teams, what is the storage capacity? Means the data retention. Data retention means how many days data be stored in the database? 3 months, 2 months, 6 months. So as per the duration, we can increase that storage. 180 days. 180 days. That means at least the number of user more than 50,000. Okay. So more than 50,000 should be go to 3 TB. More than 1 lakh go to 4 TB. No, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. Because the by default time is 30 days. As per the recommendation of the Aruba team, they are going to recommend only 30 days data. Data retention time only 30 days. But the company, some the audit purpose, they are going to data retention time store instead of 30 days, they are going to 180 days. So that time should be increased. But by recommended number of days, you should go for the 6th month data. So calculate the number of user. Calculate the user of endpoint request. How many requests coming to the my console? So that is the number of requests that the size of the data we can calculate. If you go to 1 lakhs of user going to hit your console, so 1 lakhs number of endpoint going to collect the data from your inside. So that 1 lakhs of users, so number of 1 lakhs endpoints calculating the size. So that's why required the number of days and number of endpoints. Nothing. There is a there is a no nothing calculation. But as per the number of user, as per the days, there is no because the target because the best practice go for 30 days only. But company going to change that is because of the audit. So that is way. Mm-hmm. That 2 TB that's it. 2 TB that's it. But if you go to more than 30 days, so take the increase the size of the storage. Okay, they are going to install is completed. So now again asking the some pending installation. No, this is going some pending work is pending, so we can start. Everything is completed. They're asking that enter the IP address, enter the host name, enter the password, enter the DNS. So it will. They're booting something, maybe booting. Yeah, till now ask. That part is still pending. Setup. System setup is progress. Please wait.
ये अकील जरा आगे करिए। अकील जरा जाके आवाज कम कर, जरा जाके कर।
Local database setup done. Drop existing database for publish policy managers. Node behavior means comes again. Publisher subscribe already discussed with you, correct? That may pending. So it's complete. I will start. We'll complete this one because install is going on. After that, we discuss about the remaining roles. Now the publisher replica setup done. By default, the by default role is publisher only. Any deployment, any new server going to form, so that by default role is publisher. After that, we can modify the subscriber or modify the role. But by default role is subscriber, so publisher only. In the ClearPass database, we cannot modify anything. Okay, the database access for only for the Aruba tag team. We are not going to modify or delete anything on that. So anything modify or any delete data from the ClearPass, show that only. Hello. So ClearPass we cannot modify or delete from the database anything that we cannot provide the access for Aruba team. That access only for the Aruba tag team. Any modification or deletion data from your Aruba ClearPass database, so we cannot do anything. That only the Aruba tag team we can do it because they generate the token, and after token we can delete that everything on that. The data totally private. See this generate the token. This generate the support keys. Okay, that for the Aruba tag team. So there's no need to any enter. Leave it. Okay. So now asking the enter the local login. So by default, local login is username is app admin. APP. 1 second. APP app admin. Okay. This is for by default username. Password it E tips E small TIPS capital 123. Press enter. So now login. Waiting for the network connection. So waiting for the network connection. Okay. By default username pass is yes that yes. Again I just in the notepad I will show you. You can for your information. Username is sorry, what is this? App admin. Password is but this is for default. Okay. ETIPS123 is the default username password. Okay, please write down if you in future are use app admin username password etips. Okay, so now the first enter the host name any host name with your choice as just about the Aruba CPPM lab. That's it. Host name anything. Okay, enter the management port IP address. Okay, your LAN cabinet define the IP address. Enter the subnet IP. I'm going to 192. My LAN IP 192.168.0.130.140 because 130 already there. 140. Okay, /24. Okay, the enter the 192 subnet IP and the end /24. Do not require any subnet mask 25525. Only /24. Okay, enter the management port gateways. Okay, this gateway, what is the gateway? 192.168.0.1 is my gateway. Okay, your default gateway, you can enter. Now after that we can IPv6, we are not using it, and if you are not using IPv6, leave it. Please enter. Enter data port IP. So currently I am not using data port IP, so I am going to leave it that part. Okay, if you are using the data port IP, you enter the data port IP. Okay, again IPv6, leave it. I'm not using IPv6. Enter the DNS. I'm just using a port public DNS. Use your company DNS. Okay, secondary 4.2.2 public DNS. Okay, Slack, click on no, not required. Okay, enter the password. Current password is etips123. I'm just entering the my Slack mode means something I will later discuss as completed. Okay, Slack mode. I just write down the Slack mode. 1 sec. I'm just writing over here. Slack mode no. 1 second. Okay, enter the new password admin123. Confirm the password admin123. Press enter. Slack mode means nothing but the automatically assign the IP address. DSCP make be like that. Yes. We want to configure data time. Currently we are not going to configure the data time because after we can GUI we can able to see, we can make changes on the date and time. Okay, click on no. Okay, pips mode also there's FIPS mode. Pip mode but that mode Federal Information Processing Standard, that means the Aruba Clearpss 140 to compliance, that means AES 256 RSA, that encryption. Okay, that is encryption, nothing that I use over that. We are not going to use. So click on no. After that, asking the you are writing information is correct or is correct. You need to save. Should proceed to continue. Yes or no. So yes. Enter the Y. Yes, is very all information should be correct. I'm going to yes. Enter yes. Okay. Then after that booting the your actual IP we can able to assign the this publisher, and that IP we can able to access via GUI. Okay. Hostname sheet updated a hostname Aruba CPM lab. Okay. Everything is updated as the database. So after updating the database, you can go to reboot the servers. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Normally the Slack using for IPv6 only. IPv6. That Slack Slack is an IPv6 feature, not for the IPv4 feature. When going to use the IPv6, that time uses Slack is enable, but Slack is most of the use of the IPv6. Slack is an IPv6 feature because the device automatically assign the themselves an IP address. Okay, we are that DC because that time use a Slack, but IPv4 we cannot use of the IPv4 Slack, so that's why we cannot. Yes, I click on the no. Okay, up. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, click on no. Only. Yeah, IP, yes, IP version 6. FIPS means what I told. FIPS is the mostly that normally the government approved encryption mechanism, like the IPS normally the AES 256 RSA. This encryption algorithm. So some government standards we can use of the fifth. So should be they use some standard keys. AES 256, AES, what is that use as per the RSA? We can that time should be use of the private organization or government organization. That time use it enable and the enter the AES mode method encrypts algorithm. That's it. As per the compliance, government compliance, they use for the some company, government, banking. Okay, so that's some use of some security standard encryption mechanism. 256 standard by default 128. So normally 256. So that standard we can use of that. That's it. Nothing but that. So normally as a company network we cannot use. So leave it that part. So after they update the database, they are going to update everything on IP address, host name, passwords. So they're going to modify it in the our database and then going to put the all the information with that update information. So after booting, we can I'm just entering the GUI IP address. So we can able to access this ClearPass with through the GUI. After the GUI, we're going to be able to access. So they ask the enter the that what license. So just I'm licensing part. 1 second. I just complete and we'll do the licensing part also. So this is the steps. Okay, it's a simple step. That is not a big deal to deployment is happening. The after deployment going to change the requirement, so configure the policy, everything on that. First of all, we can make sure that should be some limitation. Understand the VMware Hyper-V. Some little bit understand should be clear. So if you not so because we are going to create the Hyper-V, so some how to add the network card, one because virtual card, SAN virtual storage. So that should some little bit information should be gathered from your online for better to deployment the Aruba Clearpss. It's simple, complete. Only simple step is very simple for deployment. By default, deployment is standalone only. After that, cluster deployment. They make a publisher and the subscriber models. Yes, yes. Later, yes, yes. Correct, correct. Before going deployment, should be collect the gather information from the network team, IP address, net mask, gateway, DNS. Okay, everything and make ready. And okay, so very easy to enter the IP address, DNS entries, whatever you are already allocated the network team, reserved IP address should be collect from there before going to install this deployment going on. So it will take the time because the database is going to update the all the updated information, syncing the data. So it will take time. So deployment is going to it will take time. See, frankly speaking, Cisco is please don't learn this technology because Cisco in ICE normally in my experience, most of the client remove from the ICE. Okay, after remove from the ICE and they're going to deploy the Aruba ClearPass. So the ICE is some number of users going to use, not lots of industries going to use of the ICE because before the Aruba ClearPass, normally all the users going to use only ice, but nowadays because ice so many bugs, so many challenges, so many difficulty to manage the operations, so that's the reason. And the one more drawback of the rice is this is vendor specific. These are not going to support multi vendor environment because they are only specific Cisco devices is going to support. Hmm? After them different OEM going to some challenges going to face the deploying. So that is the reason to remove from the ice. And the Aruba ClearPass is the good thing for is a multi-vendor environment. They are going to support all an environment. They are not going to check the Juniper, Cisco, Aruba, Arista, whatever any going to support. So that is the reason to going to deploy the most of the client is only Aruba ClearPass. If you learn this at ICE, so you can already data is available in the Cisco websites. That all the data, all the free data sheets available. We can download the data and you can check there all the information over there. Cisco sites. But now number one is only for current current NAC solution only the Aruba ClearPass. I'm not talking about India. I'm not talking about the Aruba UAE. All globally. Globally means worldwide. A very demanding tools. Now the Aruba team going to some improve the Aruba is Aruba NAC to the with Aruba Central, including Aruba NAC. Yes, Aruba. Yes, means Aruba Central. Yes, so they are going to again planning to the again maybe already they are going to plan. Maybe I think when going to complete it, I don't know. Because we are with the already we are going to manage with the Aruba Central that device, but again one feature is going to add-on feature going to add one more the NAC Aruba NAC. But why are you going to learn about ICE? You can learn it. Mm-hmm. You can. It is possible. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Mm. Mm. Oh, got it. Got it. Correct. Correct. Because the vendor specific, they are going to support all the only the Cisco devices. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yes, FPD. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bundle of selling that bundle we make a bundle. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Correct. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. No, not a try. Currently not available because I am also working with the Cisco ACI in the last 2015. I am working with some one project. I am handling the project in the Cisco ACI. So the very good technology as per the competitor world right now. As very good. Cisco ACI very good. I am deployment and operation only. When good deployment is case, yes. Epic, Epic, Leap, Spine. So I'm the 2 years only. I'm. Mhm. ACI new version. No, maybe that version is 3.0, maybe 3.0 or 3.1. Now I don't know which version going on. Which version going on right now? 3.0 or 3.2 maybe. Yeah, I'm there only. Not 6.0. Yes, Nexus that was also using over there. Single site. Yes, correct. So CSI is a good technology. And more demanding this CLI as well as GUI both. Sometimes use because this Cisco ACI normally they are going to only GUI only, but some troubleshooting part going to 10% part going to use the CLI only. Other Cisco team involved on that time. Cisco team involved. Yeah, yes. Everything on VXN, VXLAN, everything. VPC. Mm-hmm. But if mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, CLI also required but troubleshooting part when server dies. So mm-hmm. Yes, packet flow. Yes, correct. Yeah, Epic mode and Nexus mode. There are two modes in the switches. Without Epic, how? That is mean Nexus mode only. So, yes, Nexus mode is possible, but Epic is a controller to manage the all the lip and spine. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, got it. I got it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So now I'm just entering my username password first. I'm just one. APP app admin. No, password is had just I'm just password change because I'm new password enter na, so I just change the password. So just wait a minute, where it is here. So just moment. So I'm logging the GUI through GUI. The 40, 192, 168. Okay, so let okay, this is HTTPS. Yes. So now dashboard is coming in the new server. So this is for ClearPass Manager, ClearPass inside and on board. So I'm click on ClearPass Policy Manager. So I'm going to click on that. So they require the license. This is license. This is a platform license. Okay. Just moment. I'm just in platform license generate. Wait a minute. So just open screen license. Okay. So click on this. So I'm enable the licenses. I'm just copy the platform license. You will platform. This is a platform license. Copy the license. I'm copy the license and pasting in the box. Okay, that's it. Now select the agree the terms and condition over here. Click on add. If you click on add, you can validate the license in the portals. So there now the license has been installed. So I'm just entering the admin. Password is admin123. Okay. So the new server 1.40 0.40 deployment has been successfully completed. Now the pending is about the license. If you're using the standalone server, so you can use the separate onboard and the access license required. But if you're not using this box to separate use of the cluster, so no need to separate license. That automatically that cluster database, the which licenses are available existing database that replicate from the new servers. Okay, no need to. But are using the sync standalone box, so they require all these licenses. But okay, so just I'm entering this. I'm going to this is publisher. I'm going to make a subscriber and add my existing cluster database. This also lab is going to up to completing. Okay, just loading the server. I'll show you 1 second. My existing server. I'm just opening my existing database, existing clusters. Open these clusters. This is a new. This is my existing labs. So I'm opening that lab. Okay. So this is for my new servers. So this is for when going to first deployment, that going to some access tracker not display tips rows return available is that this screen is can able to see. So you can click on do not show again. So this is my standalone server. Click on administrators, click on server manager, click on servers. So I have the only single server, and this is for single is a publisher. By default role is, I told you, the publisher. Okay, so this is a publisher. My just loading in my publisher cluster. So wait for a minute. So now this is for go to service. So no access license. Okay, this is required for access license. Okay, any going to configure the service that require the access license. Without access license, I cannot do anything, modify and change anything. New configuration we cannot do without access license. Click on administrators. Click on licensing. So licensing click on. So only the click on before. No. If you going to if you going yes no first if you going to use of the standalone, the required the after completed of the platform license, but you're going to add the clusters, so don't require any access license. Only platform, that's it. Only platform license. We're going to install the only platform license. So now the license is only the 180 day duration. Okay, so now going to I'm going to click on activate. So there are two types of activation. One is offline activation, and second is the online activation. Online activation, that means that server should be in connected internet connect should be reach the internet. That's it. Offline activation means if you don't have the internet connected, that's just servers, you can generate the token, and that token share to the technical team, Aruba tech team. They are able to share the active token number. That file upload from here and then going to activate. This is the offline activation. This is for offline activation. Okay. So now I'm going to activate the license. Click on activate for online. So I have the internet from this server. So I'm going to click on activate it. So this license going to activate online. So see license activated because I have the uh, internet from my servers. Okay, this is for activation. That's it. Okay, so this is my publisher server. This is my already labs. So I'm going to license. So I have the 500 license on board, 100 on guard, and 100 for access. So I don't want to in this server going to one more on guard, on board, and license. Okay, I sync that license for that new server. So what is the best practice? I just click on the make a subscriber, and then adding to my publisher. Okay, we'll go for this. I'll perform this lab. Okay, this recording already started. Make a subscriber. Click on make a subscriber. How to go over there? I just again repeat it. How to go over there? I just click on that. Go to administrators. Go to server configuration. And the right side the corner, click on make a subscriber, because I am just when going to install any servers, that role by default role is publisher. Okay, so this is a by default role is publisher. Okay, I make a changes that server make a subscriber. So click the publisher IP. So my publisher IP, this is my publisher, this is my publisher IP 192.168.0.130. So please enter the publisher IP. Okay, and enter the publisher password. What is the password? That password is the app admin password. App admin mean just now create the new password. My password is admin password. That password should be used in this one only. No other password use. Only the admin password should be required for adding the clusters. Okay. After that, do not one option is restore the logical database after the operation. Do not back up the existing database after before the operation. Leave it. Do not click on that. Leave it, click on proceed. Okay. Go to proceed. No need to click over there. Leave it at the proceed. That's